What is up, guys? Me again, and this is another Around the World in 88 book. And here's chapter 3. Mr. Fogg had started to snore when the train railroaded into the tunnel. Suddenly, Passepartout let out a strange cry of despair. "What's the matter?" asked Mr. Fogg, waking with a start. "Has there been a murder?" No, replied Passepartout. "I've done something terrible, mon ami. I was in such a hurry that I left a gas light burning in my room." Mr. Fogg smiled and said, in the usual calm manner, "Well, we can go back now. It would have to burn until we got home. And of course, you will have to pay the account for your fondness, forgetfulness. Suddenly, around a part of the train was James Fix, a Scotland Yard detective. He was dreaming of catching a man who had stolen and had so famously robbed the Bank of England of £55,000. Young Fix was a man and on a mission, not to go around the world in 80 days, but to status himself as part Zeus in Egypt. There he would keep his eye open for the robber, should he try to escape by taking a boat to the mysterious East. The robber had been seen leaving the Bank of England, and police had issued a good description of the man. Fix had a description of him in his hand. He had spent hours studying the features of the wanted man. Fix could already imagine the glory of his return into London with his man, not to mention the huge reward offered by the bank, even as a train railed onto Dover. There were only two top plates back to London that night. The Bank of England was a robbery, and Phileas Fogg's wager. News of the bet had spread fast. The wager was all of the talk in the Reforms Club. Some of the members thought Mr. Fox could win. Most shook their heads and said it would be impossible to go around the world in 80 days. Not one had ever tried to do it before. Most of the newspapers, the next morning, print the stories about the wager, saying that the journey was complete madness and impossible civilly. For several days, the Reforms Club heard no word of Phileas Fogg. Then he sent news by telegram wires that he had recently reached Italy by the train and about to board the steamship Volga for Suez. Volga is due to port Suez to load up with the coal for our next station to this voyage. Then it would steam down the Suez Canal and across the Arabian Sea to India in the port by Bombay. Mr. Fogg had shown Passepartout his diary, in which he had planned out the journey around the world of 8 days. The short entire read And I guess that's all for today. See ya.